I was worried about no kids gonna show up. Or little faith, right? Or evil. Well, I told the kids, you know, they think embarrassing, they think no reason to stay up with board-made sheep and fake baby. But the time to come, there will be, there's a picture, you can go back. Then look back. Then show to your kids. How about that? Show to your grandkids. And that's what this church carries the message. We've been reading the Bible, Luke chapter 2. That's an NIV, New International Version, and also the Message, New Life Translation. That was my kind of favorite one. So, this is the last time, well, for this month. I will read Luke in Japanese. If I can find it. I was showing. I can say anything, right? You have to believe. Yes, no, Tanjo. Tanjo means this is the birthday or birth of yes. Jesus in the name, put in Spanish, Jesus, right? In Japan, the Spanish missionary came first, and most of the word name is Spanish way. Joseph, Joseph. Bethlehem, same. Judah is Judea. Now, there was a time church members said, got to preach from King James Version. That's the only thing you can preach on. And I believed in that. And King James just comes so clearly, my tongue just spit it out with a message. And then moved down south, and I was a youth minister. And I had some gap with King James. So started reading the NIV and New American Standard and Holman Study Bible. A lot of different translations. Then all of a sudden dawned on me, King James does not have Japanese version. So God is excluding Japanese people or Chinese people. It can't be. This is a true story about my salvation. I got saved in the United States. And I don't know how much I understand that message itself. Only thing I remember is I need Savior. Amen. I need someone to fill my void in my heart. And went to the altar and I prayed. I don't remember I prayed in English. I prayed in Japanese. don't know. Tell you the truth. I asked the pastor. You know, that was 1980. I just came to the United States, and I tried to speak Japanese, but nobody else understands what the Japanese is. Or even using a chopstick. So I asked my pastor, Brother Gary, do I pray in Japanese or do I pray in English? When I dreamed, Japanese language just come out. And what he told me was, he don't think language is important. It's a heart to ask, to talk to God. So, do you know what language they use in heaven? Yeah, Japanese here will be English. I think. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Luke chapter 2, verse 1.その頃、皇帝アウグストが全ローマ帝国の住民登録せよと命じました。これはクリニオがシリアの総督だった時に行われた最初の住民登録でした。登録のため、国中の者がそれぞれ先祖の故郷へ帰りました。ヨセフは王家の血筋だったので、ガラリア地方のナザレからダビデの王出身地ユダヤのベツレヘムまで行かなければなりません。婚約者のマリアも連れて行きましたが、その時にはもうマリアのお腹は目立つことになっていました。そしてベツレヘムにいる間にマリアは初めての子を産みました。男の子です。彼女はその子を布でくるみ、貝羽桶に寝かせました。宿屋が満員で泊まれなかったからです。Luke chapter 2 verse 8。その夜、町外れの野原では羊飼いが数人羊の番をしていました。そこへ突然天使が現れ、主の栄光が辺りを一面にさっと照らしたのです。これを見た羊飼いたちは恐ろしさのあまり震え上がりました。天使は言いました。怖がることはありません。これまで聞いたこともない素晴らしい出来事が知らせてあげましょう。すべての人へ喜びを知らせです。今夜、ダビデの町、ベツレヘムで救いの主がお生まれになりました。この方こそ主キリストです。布に来るまで貝羽桶に寝かされている赤ん坊、それが目印です。するとたちまち大勢の天使たちが現れ、神を褒めたたえました。Luke chapter 2 verse 14。天では神に栄光があるように、地上では平和が。神に喜ばれる人々にあるように、天使の大群が天に変わると、羊飼いたちは、さあ、ベツレヘムに行こう。主が知らせてくださった素晴らしい出来事を見てこようではないか。と互いに言い合いました。羊飼いたちは、息せき切って町まで駆けていき、ようやくヨセフとマリアと探し当てました。貝羽桶には養子が寝ていました。何もかも天使の言った通りです。羊飼いたちはこのことを他の人たちに話して聞かせました。それを聞いた人たちはみんなひどく驚きましたが、マリアはこれらのことをすべて心に収めて思い巡らしていました。 羊飼いたちは天使が語った通り養子に会えたので神を賛美しながら帰っていきました。That was Luke chapter 2, verse 1 through 20. I have never preached in Japanese. I do not think I can preach in Japanese. When I started to preach, everybody thought I'm going back to Japan and start preaching Japanese. And I told everybody, I have Japanese Bible, New Testament, Old Testament. But when I opened up the Bible and started reading, it did not come into as a message. When I opened the English Bible, it just message just coming, and it just frustrated me to how much I can output. Input is so much, overwhelming so much, and output is so little, and my skill in English is just not catching up. But the Japanese way has no feeling or purpose I do not have. They now start reading. I'm going to be 64 in this coming February. They don't know. And I was talking to my niece, baby, niece's daughter, talking to her. And she asked me, are you in Japanese? Are you half American? You know, Thai went there 3 times, and Thai is 50-50. So she is Emma's age, 5th grader, and she thought I am the same way, half American, half Japanese. I said, no, I'm Japanese. And she said, you should speak funny Japanese. Broken Japanese or funny Japanese. It's over there, it's hard. But pray for me, I cannot deny I'm Japanese. And same time, it's frustrating how much this Japanese is in there, and the meaning comes up. It's start getting touching my heart in the Japanese way also. Now get back to this manger scene. That angel came, look over Joseph and Mary and Jesus. And they came as a wise man. This year only 2. 1, 2, 2. And somebody said, no, shepherd may be there, but the wise man cannot be there. I'm not sure why. So if you have a Bible, let's open Matthew chapter 2. Book of Matthew mentioned about this wise man from Orient. Book of Matthew chapter 2, verse 1. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea, during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem. You know, wise men come always from east. I'm from far east. far beyond the wise. I cannot lie. So the wise man, and asked the people, where is one of who has been born king of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him. When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. When he had called together all the people, chief priests and teachers of the law, he asked them where the Messiah was to be born. In Bethlehem of Judea, they replied, for this what the prophet has written. But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judea, are by no means least among the ruler of Judah. So out of you will come the ruler, who will shepherd my people Israel. Then Herod called the Magi secretly and found out from them the exact time the star had appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, go and search carefully for the child. As soon as you find him, report to me, so that I too may go and worship him. King Herod said, I want to see this king. I may worship this king also. Now that's it. His word and action was not the same. But this wise man went down to Bethlehem, right to find. After they had heard the king, they went to their way, and the star they had seen when it rose went ahead of them until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother, Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented to him with a gift of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in the dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to their country by another route. Right? King said, report to me back. But they dream a dream. Do not go back to King Herod. You go other way to go back to east. And that's what the wise men did. When they had gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream. Get up. This is verse 13. And said to the child and his mother, escape to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you. For Herod is going to search for the child to kill him. So he got up, took the child and his mother during the night, and left to Egypt, where he stayed until the death of Herod. And so was fulfilled the Lord has said through the prophet, old Egypt, come. Out of Egypt I called my son. Verse 16. So Herod realized that he had been outwitted by the Magi. He was furious. He gave orders to kill all the boys in Bethlehem, its vicinity, who were 2 years old and under, in accordance with the time he had learned from the Magi. So the wise men traveled a long, long time from the far east, came to Jerusalem. So that time, few months or almost a year. From there to the Bethlehem, another few weeks. And met with Jesus. It didn't say the manger scene or anything, so that's the reason that cannot be there. But from 2,000 years, just a few months difference, what makes difference? Makes difference is this. King Herod says, the babe of Bethlehem, all the boy baby have to die 2 years younger. And I saw this picture on the Facebook. You've seen it on the Facebook, y'all. So, I saw this picture. And I didn't know first time what it was. I do not know what the population of Bethlehem was, but if it's about 3,000 people, then 2 years younger, it's about population, those babies, if it's 1% of 3,000, I'll be the 300. If you born and live 100 years, age distribution. So 100 on the 2 years, that's 2% of 3,000 is 600. 600 babies, 2 years younger. But the baby boy, right? So half of the 600, 300 babies. Now 3,000 people living, and 300 babies got killed. Do you think people talked about it on the Facebook? Yeah. It's an awful thing happened in town of Bethlehem. Why God allowed this tragedy to happen? You cannot see here. This picture is whole thing. She don't have any shoes. Look right here, barefoot. They're running away from the in a field, in the helpless. Why do you have to kill the baby of the helpless child? My message title is, let us come adore Him. Adore Him, worship Him. At the same time, screaming mother is hiding in the darkness, in the corner. That was reality. And God allowed that happen. In the Bible, it's only one verse. So he was furious, so Herod ordered to kill all the boys in Bethlehem, in the vicinity, who were 2 years old or under. One sentence. But the truth is, all the mother of this babe was. nightmare came. They don't know what reason took away baby. Nothing. But it happened. Exactly happened the same way we believe Jesus Christ was born in the manger. Truth is, everyday life has changed. We ask the question, why the drunk driver got hit my teenager, just got driver's license? Why I got the 4 stage cancer? Ask why to God. Don't you think this mother asked God, why my baby have to die? God Almighty is still the same. Whatever we're going through, there's a God all behind the scene. And through everything, we worship Him. Because let us come adore Him. Babe was born to save sin, which I want. And you are too. If you don't have Jesus Christ in your heart, I beg you, I want you to have Jesus Christ. Let Him live in you this Christmas.